It's now time for Trivia Tracks with yours truly, Price Robertson. This edition of Trivia Tracks is brought to you by ProMed Ambulance Services, care you can count on, and Beth Smith at Edward Jones. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Today is the day of the solar eclipse. To celebrate, here are these fast facts. Solar eclipses only occur at new moon. There are 4 types of solar eclipse: total, partial, annular, and hybrid. But the one you experience will depend on the moon and your location on Earth. Solar eclipses go through cycles. For example, the last solar eclipse of the 20th century occurred on August 11, 1999, with a path of totality stretching west to east across Europe and Asia. 18 years and 10 days later, on August 21, 2017, the same eclipse occurred, but with the path of totality cutting across North America instead, from the Pacific to the Atlantic. In Italy, it is believed that flowers planted during a solar eclipse are brighter and more colorful than flowers planted any other time of the year. The earliest recorded total solar eclipse was on March 5, 1223 BCE. Partial solar eclipses can be seen up to 3,000 miles from the track of totality. There are 4 stages to a total solar eclipse. First contact occurs when the leading edge of the moon first touches the leading edge of the sun, and the partial phase of the eclipse begins. Over the course of the next 75 minutes or so, the moon edges across the face of the sun until the trailing edge of its disk touches the leading edge of the sun. At this point, called second contact, the entirety of the sun is covered, and the totality phase begins. When the leading edge of the moon touches the trailing edge of the sun, totality ends, and the eclipse begins a second partial phase. This is third contact. Lastly, fourth contact occurs when the trailing edge of the moon meets the trailing edge of the sun. By now, no part of the moon's disk is touching the sun, and the eclipse is over. The maximum number of solar eclipses, partial, annular, or total, is 5 per year, and there are at least 2 solar eclipses per year somewhere on the Earth. Totality can last for up to 7 minutes.
For more amazing trivia, and in case you missed today's segment, you can always check out our platforms, including Apple Podcasts, iHeart, Spotify, iTunes, Geo7, Podcast Addict, and Deezer, to give the Trivia Tracks podcast a listen. Till next time, I'm Price Robertson. Amazed by today's trivia? Then join me for Trivia Tracks weekdays at 6:45 on Everybody's Country Y95.